Hello, and a very warm welcome to all my future educators in the teaching profession. Today, we're jumping right into something that is, quite literally, the blueprint for your entire career. Republic Act 7836, the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994. Think of this as your official guide to joining one of the most noble professions out there. And right off the bat, in Section 2, the law says something incredibly powerful. This isn't just legal jargon, folks. This sentence frames what you're about to do as a direct contribution to nation building. It says that you, the teacher, are at the absolute heart of creating a better future. This is the big why behind all the details we're about to get into. So we're going to break down exactly what this act means for you. We'll look at the step-by-step process of earning your license and what it really means to uphold the high standards of this incredible profession.
Okay, let's start with the basics. Right at the beginning in Article I. Who is this law actually for? What does it mean to be a teacher in the eyes of the law?
Well, Section 4 gives us two really clear definitions. First, teaching is the profession itself, the classroom instruction at the elementary and secondary levels. But teachers, and this is the important part, is a much bigger umbrella. It covers everyone involved in teaching, from the classroom instructor to supervisors and even administrators. So this law professionalizes the entire educational team.
All right, now that we know who we're talking about, let's get to the really exciting stuff. Your personal path to becoming a licensed professional. Article 3 is basically a roadmap. It lays out the whole journey for you.
So here's the first major milestone, and it's a big one. Section 13 makes it crystal clear. If you want to practice as a professional teacher here in the Philippines, you have to pass a written licensure exam. This is the gateway, It ensures every single teacher meets a national standard of excellence before they ever step into a classroom.
Now, before you can even take that exam, Section 15 lays out 5 key requirements. Think of it like a pre-flight checklist. You've got to be a citizen, be at least 18, and be of good moral character, because you're going to be a role model, right? You also need a clean record and, of course, the right educational qualifications from a recognized school. Each one of these is a totally achievable milestone on your path.
And I know this might all seem like a lot, but you are absolutely on the right track. And remember, you're not doing this alone. Speaking of which, I just have to take a quick moment and say a huge thank you to all of you for the incredible love and support you've shown our class channel, No Problem, Only Solution. And if you're new here, please consider supporting the channel. It helps us keep this learning community going strong for everyone. Okay, so let's fast forward. You've studied hard, you've met all the qualifications, and you've taken the exam. What happens next? What's the process look like from here? Well, the first thing is the timeline. Let's manage those expectations. According to Section 16, the board has up to 120 days. That's about 4 months to get the results out. So after that big exam day, you have a pretty clear idea of when you'll hear the news. And once you get that amazing news that you've passed, and huge congrats, by the way, a few official things kick into gear. First, your name gets officially entered into the roster of professional teachers. Then you're issued your certificate of registration and your professional license. But it all culminates in that final, super meaningful step from Section 18, taking the professional oath. That's the solemn promise you make before you officially begin your practice. Earning that license is a massive, massive achievement, but I want you to think of it not as the finish line, but as the starting line. It's the beginning of a lifelong journey of growth and a serious commitment to the profession. And what's cool is that the law actually encourages you to keep growing. Section 21 lays out some awesome incentives for teachers who excel. We're talking diplomas of merit, points that help you get promoted, priority for government scholarships. The whole system is built to reward you for your dedication to becoming an even better educator. Of course, with great professional status comes great responsibility. Section 23 is also really clear about the serious reasons a license could be suspended or even revoked. Things like criminal offenses, unprofessional conduct, or fraud. It's all in there to protect the integrity of the profession and to ensure that our students are always in the best hands. So as we wrap this up, I hope you see that this law isn't just a list of rules you have to follow. It's an empowering framework. It was designed to elevate the entire teaching profession, to set a high standard of excellence, and to officially recognize just how vital your role is in building our nation's future. I really hope this explainer helped clear up the path ahead for you. And hey, don't let the learning stop here. Be sure to check out our playlist called The Teaching Profession. We've put all our video explainers for this subject right there to help you on your journey.
So, I'll leave you with a question that brings us full circle, right back to that inspiring quote we started with. This entire law, this whole process, is designed to prepare you for one of the most important jobs in the world. So the only question left is, are you ready to build the nation